Our history with designing and manufacturing of universal joints and drive shaft products has been continuous since 1949. Your RCV Performance is part of a company called Aircraft Gear Corporation, actually, which was started by the Olson family in 1949 in Rockford, Illinois. Family owned and operated business, and that trickles down into everything we do here. Today, the company is operated by the founders' sons and grandsons. Our CV joints and connecting shafts, 100% American made. Most of it made right here in our factory. We feel that's a real strong part of our belief system here and the belief system of our clients, that it's important that these products are produced right here in the good old USA.
There's a lot of pride here because we see our parts and applications out in the field, and we also realize that there's very few people doing the same product. And almost entirely all our stuff comes from within the country, you know, the steel and my tooling and everything else. So it's all generally, it's American made.
Oh yes, I mean, that just, it made in the USA is a big thing, you know. I very proudly wear I have a jacket that says strongest axles on the planet. Very proud, because you don't see that much anymore. And people actually, you know, they'll come up to you and say, really, you make them here in the US? And yeah, we do. And they're very, very good, you know, and it's just very proud.
Customer service is parallel with quality of the product. That's one of the things that we really take to heart. So if we see someone struggling with our product, if there's a hitch anywhere, if there's something that's just not up to snuff, that it is our main priority to put down what we're doing and make sure that person gets taken care of. And that's across the board.
The RCV Performance Division started as a small problem-solving operation, kind of solving one problem at a time, learning as we went, choosing materials. We had early breakthroughs with high-strength ATV products, with Toyota pickup truck CV joints, into the Jeep world, moving into the crawl world, more recently moving into the overland racing world. It's grown quite rapidly in the 15 years that we've been doing this type of activity. It's our largest division.
This company can take a part that somebody calls in and asks for via the salesman, and they can engineer it and have it out in the shop within hours starting on that process to produce that part.
When RCV was born, the emphasis was really about listening to problems and going out and listening to the needs of customers, and then trying to develop responses and solutions to those problems, as opposed to pushing something out that you've got to try to make people want to buy.
RCV Performance clientele are they're competitive people, and they drive their vehicles hard, almost a kind of an arms race really with those people. We give them high strength, high angle systems, and they use them up, and they come back and they want higher angle, higher strength systems. They're very competitive people, and they like to go where no one else has gone before.
Nothing's better than going to an event and seeing that person kill it that's running RCV.
We work tremendously hard producing products that can withstand the punishment that a lot of our clientele like to inflict on our products. Oftentimes, automotive engineers, smart people tell us you can't make CV joints that way. That's not what the book says. You know, the book says you've got to use these materials, and you've got to use these kind of hardnesses, and you've got to use this kind of geometry. And we threw the book away quite frankly, the book wasn't working for our clients. They're needing more.
You know, that's where we could take our engineer, ask them what's next. What can we do? That's how the Rockwell CV joint was born. That's been a great product line for us.
Seeing a product that is so successful and seeing the potential for further growth really fuels my passion to come to work. To see a change that we make have an instant impact on a product is something that's really exciting.
It's a big rush. You know, it's nothing like seeing something you've laid your hands on and been a big part of it, and seeing this thing just making it through a race, number one. And it's incredible what these things are being put through. It's beyond any testing that we can do. You know, it's whatever these guys can dream up, they're doing it.
I believe our product here at RCV is a product that most people actually want. Anybody who's actually wheeling and using their vehicle. It's just a proven product that the strength is there.
I take a lot of pride in seeing the parts out there getting put to work out in those vehicles, and to see them not breaking like that with the abuse that they take, it feels really good to know that I made that.
What we can do is we can race prep, which a lot of people don't do. I mean, the beauty of what we do here is that you can obviously see from my office to the shop is about 5 steps. So when I get one of these racers for the Ultra 4, I get their order, get them all set up, and then we want to race prep them. And race prepping obviously helps eliminate a lot of the heat and the failure in the joints. And when they're racing, it's really important so that heat doesn't build up and it gives that racer the best opportunity to win. So I mean, not many places you're going to be able to do that. So it's pretty sweet.
The off-roaders and the racing community, there doesn't seem to be any end in sight. We take them to another level, and then they want us to go to a level beyond that. Year after year after year, we do our best to do that. The modern world is quite an inventive place to live, and there's new materials, new processes being invented all the time, new types of tooling that we use here every day to help us make a better product. And quite frankly, the demand from our clientele is just growing every day. So the future for RCV Performance is quite bright, really.